Hi, it's Maria with a practice for anyone who spends a lot of time in front of a computer, whether you're an office worker or even a guitarist. If you spend a lot of time using your hands and wrist in your job or for any reason, I have this practice for you to hopefully release some of that tension. So come to your seat. You can sit in a chair or on the floor and begin to circle your right arm, circling all the way around, nice big circles. Make sure that your shoulder is soft, your elbow is bent, your wrist is soft. Just let the arm move naturally in nice big circles and notice how they feel. And then reverse those circles. Circling forward, once again, nice big circles. And notice if circling forward feels a little weird as opposed to going back. And then switch sides, begin to circle your left arm all the way around. Once again, the elbow is soft and bent, the wrist is soft. Reverse the circles, bringing the arm forward, and be aware if this side feels a little different than the other side, or both sides feel about the same. Begin to circle the shoulders back, hands on your legs, nice big circles, and then circle them forward. Good. Just let go of any tension. Now make your way up to table. You can be on the floor for this one. And bring your feet to hip distance, knees to hip distance, and hands to shoulder distance. Then turn the palms out so the fingers are pointing in opposite directions. And begin to sway your body from side to side. Keep the palms on the floor so the hands are not lifting off the floor as you shift the weight from side to side. And feel free to go as deep as your body needs to. Now you can continue to repeat that, or if you have the flexibility in the wrist, turn the palms all the way around so the fingers point towards you and begin to rock gently back and forth here. The movements don't need to be very big and they may not be. And if this is too much, remember to go back to the previous position of the hands and build up to this over time. So just hang out there, rocking a little bit forward and back, and notice how that feels as you stretch through the inner wrist. Turn the palms back around. And this time take the right hand, turn the right hand over so the palm faces up and press into the back of the hand. Fingers are pointing towards you. And notice how that feels. Nice stretch for the outer wrist now. And then do the same thing with your left hand, turning the palm up, fingers point towards you. Stretching through the back of this wrist. Remember not to put too much pressure, but just enough so that you feel a stretch. You don't want to overdo it, especially if this is your first time doing the video or any sort of stretches. Come back to center. Now take your index fingers of both hands and point the fingers forward on the floor as you take the rest of the fingers and point them towards you. Sort of like doing a split with your fingers. Really try to stretch as much as you can and then switch, taking the middle finger, pointing that one forward and all the other fingers back. Hold it there, a nice deep stretch. Then take the ring finger and do the same thing, stretching, bringing the knuckles as close to the floor as you can without forcing. And then do the same thing with your pinky finger, pointing the pinky finger forward, knuckles ground down towards the floor. Good. And then release that. Bring both hands to the floor and sit back, sitting once again on the floor, or if you like, you can sit on your chair. Take the hands out in front of you as if you were saying stop and begin to flash the hands, opening and closing the fingers a few times. And notice how that feels for the wrist. This is actually a lot harder than you think it would be. So your wrists may start to get tired, your hands may start to get tired if you're not used to doing this. So do as many as your body allows you to do today. Good, opening and closing a few times. Now make fist and begin to circle your fist one way, circling from the wrist. Good. And then reverse the circles. Good. Now interlace the hands in front of you and begin to circle your both wrists. So hands are together, fingers are interlaced, elbows are bent, and you're circling. And then reverse the circles. And maybe that's a little harder or a lot harder to do, trying to coordinate those movements. So give yourself time. Release, shake out the hands, shake out the wrist. Extend your right arm forward as if you were saying stop. Take your left hand to the right fingers and pull the fingers back gently, pressing the heel of the hand forward, opening up through that entire right hand. Good. And then turn the hand down. Press the left hand into the back of the right hand as the fingers of that right hand point towards the floor, pushing into that. And then switch sides. Left palm straight forward. Hold on to the left fingers and push back. The arm is straight as you press into the heel of the hand. And then turn the palm down. Press into the back of your hand. Fingers point down towards the floor. Good. And then release. You can circle your head around or shake out your wrist around a bit. Anything that you need. So that's just some stuff that I picked up along the way, and they work great to release tension and to stretch out the wrist, hands, and arms too. So check them out, try them out, and let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you, and don't forget to subscribe, to share, and to like. I will see you next time. Enjoy your day.